Brian's with us from Launchpad. Good morning.
Good morning.
Has been busy down there?
It has been busy. Yeah, I think entrepreneurs have been coming around quite a bit, calling a lot. Interest rates just dropped yesterday. The Fed dropped by another quarter, so 1.5% down from the peak on interest rates. And there's been some deals that have been floating around and projects that kind of been waiting for that, and they're starting to call. So people feel optimistic right now, I'd say.
Is there a slow time at Launchpad?
The summer is probably a little bit slower.
Oh, people just come here to relax and not start up a business.
Yeah. Before the holidays, fall and spring are the big stuff because you're trying to get stuff ready for construction season or prep, if you're somebody in hospitality or doing something where you benefit from all the visitors coming to town. And Christmas season's a really busy season. People are planning for next year, reconciling their accounts, doing their planning for next year and all that. And I think people take a little bit of a breather in January too, but
sure.
Launchpad is busy in January because that's when people are trying to get their financing in order, they're getting their taxes in order, they're coming for stuff like that, and yeah, it's a busy time.
With the YMCA project that's coming, and that's spearheaded by Dave and Greater Bemidji, which you guys are an arm of, but what does having amenities like that do for the business community and making people want to come here?
Yeah, it's going to be huge. I mean, from top to bottom, the YMCA is going to impact our business community, starting with downtown. If you just think about the traffic flows, people are going to be coming downtown more. People are going to be staying longer when they are downtown. They're going to be coming with the whole family instead of maybe just alone to run some errands, things like that. So it's really going to be a good thing, I believe, for our downtown business owners. And then because of all that happening, you're going to see more investment into downtown. Dave comes on and talks about the amazing projects that are going to happen as a part of the YMCA and rail corridor there, but there's going to be a lot more that happens in coming years. And so I know entrepreneurs are prepping for that. Business owners downtown are prepping for that. They're trying to make sure they're ready for people coming and making the best of it. So there's that, for one, just what's going to happen downtown. And then you think about all the other businesses whose employees and customers are going to benefit from that, and it's going to be easier to recruit employees. A lot of people these days are very health conscious, and young families in Bemidji that are health conscious struggle to find things to do in the winter time. And so it's going to be just one more thing to add on when you're pitching your business to a potential employee to say, hey, we have this YMCA here too, and you can swim and do whatever you want in the winter time. So I think it's going to be huge.
It never ceases to amaze me the kind of businesses that do come here that I would expect would come to Bemidji, northern Minnesota, like Air Corps Aviation, like you just mentioned before we started, NLFX and Ben Stowe. Our owner, Rogers Two-Way Radio. They're niche businesses, but that fill a big need in the area. That spurs more people to come, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Yep. It all compounds together. The more people that are in one place, the more people want to be in that place, it seems like. And with Bemidji being the regional center, there are some of those surprising things. The businesses you mentioned, but I've heard of a guy who runs a humongous YouTube channel with a bunch of different languages here. There's the Sherp dealers.
Yeah, right.
There's all kinds of things. And
La Valley.
Yep. La Valley Industries. It's a cool town, and I think people would be surprised what you can build here.
You do it anywhere. So, like on average, do you get a couple calls a month? Is it a week of people looking into bringing it here, or do you get people that are already here, or is it both?
Multiple calls a day, I would say, and meetings with entrepreneurs. Today I have 2 different meetings with different entrepreneurs looking at new projects. So sometimes there's new stuff, sometimes stuff I've been working on with people for a while. But I think that's something that would surprise your listeners or yourselves. If you went and asked around and really picked your friends and family's brains about what
everybody's got an idea for something.
Yep. And sometimes they don't want to tell their friends and family, so they call me and they want to talk about it with somebody who maybe they could drop it and leave it if they decide it's not a good idea, and they won't be embarrassed or have their family pressuring them to do it.
Sure.
That can be a very real thing, as Mike Stitsworth talked about, with his Friesla company. He talked about it so much that other people sort of shamed him into doing it. They said, hey, you said you're going to do that, so where is it?
True.
Yeah.
And I think it's good for, like you said, the community to know that we're not always aware of who wants to come into this community or even start a company that's not just focused on our community, but they service the country, the continent, whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, LVI or La Valley now, they across the globe.
Yep.
And I think Ben and LFX, they certainly sell across the globe. So
Oh, yeah. Yep.
that's good for our community. Hires people, puts us on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I realize every business is different, but from idea to a successful launch, is it longer than most people think it's going to be?
4 to 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's going to be overnight, and there
4
are
to 7 months, maybe.
yeah, there are some things that happen overnight, but to build a really sustainable business and to build something that is going to last, it takes time. In stocks and investing, a lot of people say the quicker the rise, the quicker the fall.
Sure.
And I think that's true in the business world for entrepreneurs as well.
I don't know that I'd have the patience for 4 to 7 years.
Well,
It depends what's happening during those years, I guess, right? If it's going up or going down or up then down, that can get pretty tiring too.
working to sell it later.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to that 7th year, you're pretty solid, right?
Most people, if you're not dead by 7 years, you tend to have figured some things out, yeah. But it's not,
Well, it's good that we have that outlet, right? If people want to come, I know there's a chamber and other options, and you work with those individuals. Well, you're all there in the same building.
Yep. We're all there in the same building, and then there's the Northwest Minnesota Foundation and the HRDC, and
Just really got to apply yourself, really.
Yeah, and speaking of applying, if anybody's interested, I know the foundation is hiring for a position similar to mine, so I'm excited to have more entrepreneurial support people to work with in town. So if you're interested in helping entrepreneurs, go look at the Northwest Minnesota Foundation's website. They're hiring under their community revitalization program.
Cool.
So take a look at
That's
that.
another thing. That, Blandon,
Right.
there's lots of foundations and nonprofits and a lot of people looking out for other people.
It's really true, and that's a really good thing if you're an entrepreneur as well. I tell people, there's really no shortage of money. If you have a good plan, you're
You'll
a good
find the
person, and you're willing to work hard, the money's there. Just go talk to somebody, talk to them about it, show them your plan, and if it's a good plan, 9 times out of 10 people can find funding for it.
Maybe not all, but enough to get going and make it happen, make
Right.
your dream come true.
If it's that good, Mark Cuban's going to say, I want all of that company.
Well, congratulations on your family.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm a father of 2 now, so my wife and I are very grateful and very thankful for that.
Yeah, it makes that'll be a fun Christmas, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to raise little entrepreneurs, so.
Well, perfect. Well, we hope you have a great holiday.
Yeah, thank you guys. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thanks for stopping by.